The ARC says, press start.
Press start.
The Queen of Mean, Renee Van Peebles, shocked the world by defeating KO Kendra and Vega Venom to become the first C3 Ultimate Wrestling Women's Champion. We can debate on how she got it. We can debate on her allegiance to the ARC. History was made that she has stamped her name in the history books of professional wrestling. But now, as we set up for a Press Start 2, who will press start to try to dethrone the Queen of Mean? Can she continue to make history? Who will press start?
It's your girl Jocelyn Navarro, and I am ready to press start.
Renee Van Peebles versus Jocelyn Navarro, C3 Ultimate Wrestling Women's Championship, January 21st at Press Start 2. Yo. All right, we live, baby. We live. Say hey.
Hey.
It's somebody, my co-host. She's a little under the weather, so y'all pray for her. Y'all pray for our family through this certain time. God bless you guys as I pray for you guys as well. What's going on, everybody? Hold on. Long time no see. It's a lot of stuff that's been going on with wrestling, with family, with just a whole bunch of stuff, and like working, and I've been very tired. So if you have subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys look at the car vlogs and some of the things that I've said. I've tried to keep it fresh. I didn't want to just stay away. So some of the vlogs I've been driving to work or driving from work. So I hope you guys are enjoying those videos. There's some of my matches. My matches are up too. So make sure you guys check that out. Before I go any further, if my baby go to sleep, just let her go to sleep. She's just a little under the weather. See my baby. All right. First things first, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the C3 Ultimate Wrestling channel. Me and my wife's professional wrestling company. We got a lot of stuff going on. My match from last weekend, which we will be talking about, is Classic Alpha versus the Spectre, Jaden Mercer. We sponsored this main event. I'm thankful for Now That's Wrestling. These guys, they asked me to come in at a time where I wasn't wrestling a lot or anything like that. So these guys wrestle almost every month, and I'm just grateful to be part of the company. So I wanted to sow a seed. Like I said, with supporting wrestling and stuff like that, I do it all. I go to shows, I buy merch, I promote, I do a whole bunch of stuff. I think a lot of us, we get upset and want people to do certain things, but we don't do it ourselves. And, I don't do it for clout or anything like that. I do it for support, because sometimes we need it. And things like this, they supported me and they saw something in me, and then now we fast forward and it's just a lot of great things. So do me a solid. After this video, you can click on the YouTube link. You can watch the match yourself. You can leave a comment and everything like that. It's my highest viewed match on the Take It Home podcast. So I didn't do it by myself. I give credit to Jaden Mercer as well. He was the guy who defeated me for the Mid-Valley title in February. And this guy in Wisconsin, he is really making a name for himself. He's winning tournaments. He's winning 6 ways. He just won a championship this Friday. So congrats to him. He was a heck of a competitor. It was a great match. We're going to talk about that later. So what we have coming up next weekend is Street Corner Mayhem, aka Mayhem on Market Street. That is in Rothschild, Wisconsin. It is a double show. The Now show starts at 4, and the No Regret show starts I don't want to say immediately after that, but if you're at the Now show, stay for the No Regrets Wrestling show. I was informed that I will be going against Perfection, both titles on the line. It's okay, baby. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to a lot of the matches that I've had. I have a list of people, and Perfection is one of those guys. I like going against guys that bring old school feels to things, and then he's one of those guys. He's wrestled for C3 Ultimate Wrestling at Kingdom Come, and he did his thing. So shout out to him. So that's the Now portion. The No Regrets Wrestling portion, it is a 6-pack challenge, and I'm a part of it. Skits was just added. It was a 5-way, but now it's a 6-way. So we're going to see, man. It's a scramble, so it's time to eat. It's a lot of ham and eggers in this match, so it's time for me to get my plate. There's more information on it. Tickets are $20, 12 and under. It is 10. You can check out more information on nowthat'swrestling.com. Also, if you guys do want me to promote your event, hit me up, and then we'll work from there. All right, I'm going to try to keep this as quick as possible because, like I said, it has been a long time. Let me get the other shows, promote the other shows. In January, there's Winter Warfare for Now That's Wrestling, and then come on back to Wisconsin in February, Now and Forever. Come on out to that, and then come back in March for March Melee. So shout out to Now That's Wrestling for doing a whole bunch of things. And then even in January 21st to be exact, do not forget that we are back starting the year with Press Start 2. We have the whole match card now. I'm thankful for that. Main event is the Kang, Miles Mercer versus the Cobra. It's going to be a great one-on-one. The Cobra is one of those ones that has been having a great year too. Miles Mercer's had a great year as well, so we will see how the year will start for both of those competitors. I think it'll be a dope match. We have a Urban Culture Championship match, best of 3. This is the first match between Marcelo Spade and Aaron Stone. Spade has been elevating since he's been to C3 Ultimate Wrestling. Aaron Stone has continued to elevate as a C3 Urban Culture Champion, having a great match with Stampede Larkin. Very good match. We also have Chaos Control debuts. That is me and Joseph Ira Credit versus Legit for the tag team championships. Now I know a lot of people were expecting me and Ewok, but something is happening. Funny thing is he's going to be there, so that's going to be interesting as well. Now the thing with this match is the people who are tagging with each other faced each other at the previous event in Kingdom Come. Steel was victorious against his partner JPH, and then me and Joseph, we went to a draw. So those 2 matches I get a lot of praise for. I get a lot of praises for a lot of the matches, but those 2 matches I do get a lot of praise from. So when 2 guys who can face each other, knock each other head off, can team up together, let's see what happens. Very, very great match. I haven't had a tag match in a while, so I'm looking forward to this. We also have triple threat. I announced this last week. We have Mike Valentine versus Jackson Stampede Larkin versus Atlas J. Horn and a debut. Atlas is one of those guys to where he's on the show. He's on Facebook. He's very vocal about a whole bunch of things. He's one of those learning trees I keep telling that a lot of people don't see anymore. So very, very tough guy, and I just needed to have him on the show. Mike is still trying to make a name for himself on C3 Ultimate Wrestling, but I am glad with his loyalty to the company. Congratulations on your marriage. God bless you and Tony. And we also have Jackson Stampede Larkin, a guy who did lose to Aaron Stone, but he was so close to victory. So I know that he wants to basically make a name for himself. Speaking of Ewok, we have the Ewok versus Mike Strong. Both of these guys came up short in their match. And they're trying to elevate still. I'm not going to use elevate a lot, but they're still trying to make a name for themselves. Like, pulling out the dub could really do wonders. So we'll see where it goes from that. Mike wasn't himself kind of in his triple threat. He wasn't as aggressive. He was aggressive, very strong, but he wasn't as aggressive as he usually is. Ewok is Ewok. That's all I'm gonna leave. And then announced not too long ago was Jocelyn Navarro versus Renee Van Peebles for the C3 Ultimate Wrestling Women's Championship. It's time for the ladies to press start. It's going to be a great match. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm a fan of Jocelyn, especially what I've seen on YouTube. But then I went to the Black Wrestlers Matter show with my wife. We were entertained. Very, very good competitor. Renee, very great competitor too. Don't like her antics a lot, but she is the champion. That's nothing that I will never take away from. So, like I said, 6 matches. It's going to be great. It's going to be early show. We're going back to the early shows. You can get tickets now on Eventbrite.com. Tickets are $5 cheaper now than at the door. So it is best to get those tickets early. Try to get them $5 off so you can spend more money on merchandise and everything like that. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Limelight Comics, also known as Limelight Entertainment Studios. They got a lot of things coming up. They got a lot of they won a competition, ISA. Shout out to them with that. If you go to their website right now, they have a lot of digital copies of their content. I'm a big fan of everything they do. Shout out to you and you, David, and everything that you continue to do with your company, writers, comic creators, and everything like that, illustrators. Shout out to you and everything you continue to do. And we also have our other sponsor, Penny for Your Thoughts, Sweets for Your Soul, cookies, and more cookies. And they will all be sold out because there's not going to be a cookie being returned home unless it's mine. Also want to shout out Yellow, aka Kevin Young Sr., Yellow Pill Coffee Company. Shout out to him. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. All right. Whew. I'll tell y'all, man, it's a lot of shows that's going on, man. It's just a lot of shows. And, I don't want to just skim through them. I want to, support, like I said. I'll go into the comments real quick. Hot Graps here. What's going on? Shout out to you. Yes, a lot of graps, a lot of grapples, a lot of grap picks. It's a whole bunch of things. Lafayette, Indiana in the building. What's happening, class? What's going on, Robert? It's good to see you. Dealing with my baby. Baby a little under the weather, but we gonna push through. Lord, we gonna pray for you. Yeah, she's been like this since like yesterday. So, like I said, if she sleeps, that's good. Season's greetings. Hello to you too, Jamie. God bless you, sir. Thank you for everything you continue to do for our company and other companies. If they do not speak, I can't speak for them, but I see that you do a lot of photography, a lot of edits and stuff like that. So thank you for what you continue to contribute. Thought I saw something else. I did. Okay. All right. Jamie says, will you be at the Chicagoland Championship and Wrestle League and Dragon Gate show tonight at the Homewood Auditorium? I'm thinking about it. It depends on a lot of situations. Like I said, I'm dealing with a whole bunch of things, but I am thinking about it. I don't have a flyer for it right now, but I would have shared it and stuff like that. So, shout out to John, shout out to Wrestle League, Dragon Gate. They're doing big things, working together and everything. So shout out to them. If you guys aren't doing anything, you're in the Homewood area, or you just want to watch wrestling, go see their show. Their show is very dope. I got a new comments coming in. All right. Appreciate it. Say thank you. Yes, you say thank you as well. All right. So let's talk about last weekend. So last weekend was Now That's Wrestling Out of Control. So was Now That's Wrestling's biggest show to date, and I was part of that. And like I said, I was blessed for the opportunity to be a part of the show. So not only did we sponsor, I was part of it, and I was in the main event. Like I said, Jaden Mercer is a great wrestler, and he gave it his all. I gave it my all. And then at the end, I was victorious. I feel that it is a great match from the viewers. The viewers are saying like a lot of good things. Some people who went to the show, that was a wonderful match. It was a great thing. So it's just like, I give credit to my opponent as well. It's very dope to have a great match where people have emotions. And I think this is one of the matches that had a lot of people emotional. And I'm not saying like sad. I'm saying just like reacting. And that's what you're supposed to do with a wrestling match. You know, some people weren't happy that I won, and that's fine too. You know, I think a lot of people need to understand that everybody is not going to like you. I'm not saying that in a negative way. Sometimes you like how somebody looks, their character and stuff like that. I'm a fan of the Spectre outside of everything. You know, don't like his tactics, but I'm a fan of him and stuff like that. So some people, I did see comments and they were like, you know, I wish you would have won, or you should have did this. And that's cool. You know, that's just a part of professional wrestling. It's just a part of wrestling to where it's just like some people like certain people, and sometimes it's just a thing outside of wrestling. So to me, it's all love at the end of the day. That means that you guys were on the edge of your seats and you wanted your favorite wrestler or somebody that you like to win. And that's just a part of the thing. But then you worry about trying to have them come back maybe next time, or what are they going to do next? So I'm still going to support them. You know, I think a lot of people, especially wrestlers, you know, no shade to nobody, they get upset when somebody doesn't like what they do. And, you know, that's not right. You know, that's not our place for a fan to say, hey, you should like me because I have this and I have that. No, they're more than welcome to that. And I think with fans have a thing of trying to tell wrestlers what they should do. And sometimes they come off as very disrespectful. So it's a thin line with that kind of thing. So I do want to give I do want to show pictures from the show. Andy, his children, they were excited. They were happy. They wanted pictures. I think I took pictures with them first after the match. Shout out to Andy and MS Paint Wrestlers because he did a dope picture of me. I've been waiting for one, but I was patient. I was like, hopefully I can get one. So I'm going to show that eventually. So great kids. Like I said, I took so many pictures last Saturday. I took so many pictures. I have signed autographs. I've sold so much merch. I have never sold this much merch ever. And it just feels good that people want to invest in you and support you and like what you do, regardless of what side of good and evil you're on. You know, a lot of people made a lot of money. This is my baby, my wife, Shonda Williams. That's my little honey right there. She's the reason why I wrestle. And she's also the reason why I wrestle for Now That's Wrestling, because of the talk that we had. And it's, you know, it was, I'm grateful for that talk that we had. So I love my wife because it was a beautiful thing to just have somebody support you and then drive with you to an area that we do not live at, and have so much people love us and give us hugs and support and just say, hey, we just like what y'all do. So very, very wonderful person, very beautiful partner that I work with. Here's some still shots from the match with the Spectre. His mask, like when he puts the mask on you, it makes people do things they shouldn't do. And I peeped that when his previous match, and Now That's Wrestling. But even when he had it on the referee, it caught me. You know what I'm saying? Like it caught me, and I was close to almost being taken over. But you know, I don't think Jaden knew exactly how to fully control it, and that's a bad thing, because when he does, I don't think that anybody can stop him. So, you know, like I said, I don't want to show everything, but if you can, please watch the match, watch it, comment and everything like that. Like I said, Jaden is a wonderful wrestler, you know, shout out to him, you know, and with the belts and everything like that. Oh, I don't have my other picture. Oh, yes, I do. All right. MS Paint Wrestlers, sir, this is dope. This is dope to me. Who is that, Mama? That's Dada. See? So this is very dope. I was waiting, and you know, man, the detail, the titles, the color, and everything, the smile. This is dope. So shout out to MS Paint Wrestler. Shout out to you, Andy. Thank you for everything that you continue to do. Thank you to everybody that supports me. One more thing. Monday, I'm going live. Right, Mama. I'm going live, and believe it's 6 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock his time. I gotta double check. I'm going to me and Jonte Keith, we're gonna talk again. We're gonna bring it back. We have the most views of an interview. It was like over 300. And last time we talked about how to make money, like what's going on with wrestling and everything like that. And it's just like I said, with these interviews, I'm trying to talk to a lot of people. So if I'm not talking to somebody at a certain time, Don't take it as a form of disrespect. I work, other people work, people have things they have to do, they have interviews, they have podcasts, their own and stuff like that. So it's like, if I don't get to the person that I want to talk, you want me to talk to, please give me time. Jonte was one of those ones I enjoyed all the interviews and stuff like that. But with him, it's just that he has no filter and stuff like that. And he has a lot of things that's going on with him. We want to talk about that. We want to talk about the state of wrestling. We want to see how things change. So I am looking forward to that. Oh, my baby. All right, back to comments. Yeah, double champ energy. Yeah. I usually, when I had the 2 belts, I don't usually like the nicknames for belts because so many people have it. Something 2 belts and 2 belt this and multi-champ. But fans called me out for 2 belts. And I was just like, you know what? It got a ring to it. You know, alpha, 2 belts. I'm like, how can I be an alpha with just 1? No, I gotta have 2. Matter of fact, you probably, if anybody that's trying to book, don't have me go against your champ because the belt bag will be heavier. So, you know, but all in all, I am grateful for wrestling. I'm grateful for people who subscribe to my channels, who watch the content, who share it, who show love. Like, to me, it's always like a big thing. And I'll always show gratitude because I want to give back to wrestling the best way I can. You know, if somebody has something they like to talk about, I try to put them on here. I comment on Facebook, or I leave messages, or even like what I do on the podcast. I've been getting a lot of love. You know, I've been driving spots and, hey man, I'm a fan of your podcast. It's very good. I listen to it and stuff. Do you have the link? Oh, this is dope. I just got to get into audio stuff. You know, with everything that goes on. The reason why I haven't like went to other things is, 1, hard trying to get it set up. And 2, everything is a subscription service. And good Lord, it's like everything has to have something monthly or yearly. I'm like, I'm not paying $60 for 12 months or something that I may not be using monthly or whatever. With YouTube, it's free. StreamYard, it is a fee for it, but I think it's more beneficial towards it. I'm just trying to find the channels that are great that I can use, that I can have more menus on it. I was on Twitch. I forgot my Twitch login. But what happened was I got more views through my Facebook C3 Ultimate Wrestling channel and my Facebook channel. You know, a lot of y'all been rocking with me when I was doing lives on Facebook. That was it. And there was no StreamYard. I had my phone. I propped it up and we'd go live. I'd invite people in. Sometimes the internet and the connection was laggy, but we made the best. So that was the wrap up on the weekend. Going into the following weekend, it's a double show. Never done a double show before. No Regrets Wrestling and a Now That's Wrestling show. I'm excited. I can't wait. It's the start of my vacation for the year. Yes, my vacation starts at the end of the year. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be dope. It's going to be fun to see the fans, to wrestle, to think about certain things. It really is fun. I did want to talk about what I posted on Facebook not too long ago. One of the things that I posted on Facebook was like, you can have comedy spots in a wrestling show and take the business serious. And I meant that. You know, I think with the foundation of how wrestling is, right? You have a lot of people they like to do funny things. And then when they do the funny things, they take away legitimacy in the business. And you don't have to do that. And then there's also people that take it like so serious. They want to feel like they're so serious. They have no personality, no charisma and stuff like that. You can incorporate both, you know. Comedy, that doesn't mean that you're not taking it seriously. You have a lot of people that has had comedy or comedic gimmicks or characters and stuff like that, and they take the business serious. Like you can't tell, let Bob Holly, he was Sparkplug Holly. Like come on, man. Like, you have people that you can do both. If you can incorporate both, that is fine. And I think that a lot of people, they look at what goes viral and they compromise the business when they do that. You compromise the business because you want to go viral, you want to make money and stuff like that. You know, there's just certain things I won't do for wrestling, for views and stuff like that. Like I said, I've said multiple times, like I was going to do a blog and I was going to go in my locker room and I was going to talk to people and stuff like that. I don't want to do that because I already feel that wrestling is already overexposed. And I feel like a lot of other wrestlers do that. And if they want to do that, that's fine. That's their choice. They're more than welcome to do that. You know what I'm saying? But we need something. We need to have something. We don't need to give everybody something. There's so much stuff that I do want to talk about on the wrestling side, but at the same time, I still want to protect what we have in the business. I want to keep that. I talk to a lot of people in locker rooms about certain things I would never say on the podcast because I want to have us keep something. We need something because what happens is the people know everything and go through everything. Eventually, they'll just leave it. They'll suck it dry, pause. And I ain't saying you get what I'm saying. I you know what I meant. But anyway, ice cream cake is overrated. They'll go into the next thing. You know, everybody wants to know the inside scoop. That's why I don't like dirt sheets and stuff like that. There are all these rumors that are going around, and then when people call them out, they're saying I never said this and I never said that. You just sit back, watch, and see what happens. Unless the wrestler or the company says otherwise, let it go. But going back into it, yeah, there was like certain things that we're going to keep to ourselves as wrestlers, and we should keep to ourselves as wrestlers. We don't have to tell everybody something. We don't need to, you know, we should just want to entertain and stuff like that. But with social media, people feel like I got to tell everybody something. I want to keep my fans, so I got to tell them, oh, well, this didn't really happen. This is what really happened. So we ain't even trying to do that. Look at my baby sleep, yo. Thank God. But that was one of the things. If you guys have anything or any other comments that you guys want to talk about, let me know. We can talk about it real quick. If not, I'll probably just rest and think about what I'm gonna do later today. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm on Facebook. Sometimes I have to check my Facebook account because sometimes I don't see the comments. Let's see. But yeah, wrestling is very fun. It has been very fun. Not saying it has never been fun, but like I said, many of you know I've been wrestling for 10 years. It was 10 years in March. And it was like, even like the year before, it was only a few companies I was wrestling for. And one, because some people stopped booking me. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, some people find other things, or they'll find somebody maybe they feel is better or more interesting. And that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna sit here, oh, well, you missing out. Even though I feel that way, that's just how I feel. You know, sometimes things happen. And even as a promoter, I try my best to keep certain people in the same people, but other people wrestle for other companies too. And sometimes I do forget. Please forgive me. And sometimes things do happen where I can't book everybody for a money issue, match issue, and stuff like that. My first show, the original Press Start, I had like 9 matches. So now I'm trying to balance, and then trying to balance between having 6 or 7 matches. You get what I'm saying? So for those guys that are upset that they're not booked for this show or anything like that, I'm trying. I'm working. I'm trying to do certain things and things like that. So please forgive me on that part, and not even just forgive, just understand more than anything. I want you to understand more than forgive. You know what I'm saying? I try to make things mesh well and work well with each other and with myself and what benefits. I talk to my business partner, my beautiful wife, and how do things work. You know, that's the business thing, you know. So let's just have some understanding. But going back into me, as far as wrestling is concerned, yeah, I was only wrestling for my company and for True Privilege Wrestling at one point. So, and then they hit me up. Now That's Wrestling hit me up. Smash. Shout out to you, brother. He's been a guest on the show too. And that's how, like, I'm only at 3 shows, but then I'm debuting at No Regrets Wrestling. And then there's other things in the work too. So I'm grateful for that, because not going to lie, I was to the point to where I think I'm just, slow down. I just didn't want to go to other companies and start over. If you're a wrestler, you know exactly what that means. When you start over, you feel like you work so hard for certain things and for the brand. It's not an ego. Sometimes it does get tiresome and stuff like that, because some people may not know what your work is, and some people may do. But sometimes you just don't want to turn around and like start over and stuff like that. Sometimes you like what you like or whatever like that. Sometimes you like what you don't like, you know. There's some shows that I like and some shows that I do not like. I'm like, hey, this could be dangerous for me, or hey, I shouldn't do that, or hey, what's different and stuff like that. That is okay. That is a form of investing in yourself. You get what I'm saying? And some people, they get upset with that, but no, there's nothing wrong with investing in yourself, and there's nothing wrong with saying no. There's consequences to it. Make sure it's worth it. And if it's worth it, kudos to you. Perhaps here, I can't believe I can't believe he said that. That was funny. But going back into it, yeah. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything that's going on. I'm grateful for wrestling. I'm grateful that we are back with C3 Ultimate Wrestling next year. There's also a True Privilege wrestling show on the way. Going to make sure the flyer and everything is legit for it. I'm talking to the boss man as we speak, because I would have shared it, but they're the boss. I don't like sharing stuff without confirmation. So like I said, very good last weekend. I had a great week, trying week this week as well. It was good and trying as well. Like I said, pray for my family. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I just wanted to speak for a little bit. Thankful for the guys that spoke. Jamie, Robert, Yella. Yeah. Thankful for the people that's going to watch this later. So shout out to you guys. If you have any questions or anything, look forward to that interview with me and Jonte Keith. That's on Monday. I'm excited for that. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you have a wrestling show today, pray no injuries, sold out show, fun show, and the safe trip home to you guys. Shout out to Wrestle League, Dragon Gate, Chicagoland Championship Wrestling with their show and everything like that. Hope everything works out for everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. Out for 2 belts is out. This is Chris Classic. Let's take it home.